Hello, welcome to the Two Chicks Homestead podcast. We are the two chicks. Yay!
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Erin, and we talk about homesteading and living on a small piece of land.
All right, everyone, welcome to episode 71.
Yep.
It's going to be September 27th, and we're going to hopefully have you guys listen to this first thing in the morning.
Yeah. We're kind of, I think, finally over the event hangover.
Yes.
I know we talked a little bit about the event last time, but I still can't believe that Toolman Tim was sitting in our dining room last week.
Oh, I know.
Recording live with us.
So, I'm going to throw this out there. I'm sorry about the audio on the last one. It was a little quiet on my end. So, we'll just throw that out there and say I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're not professionals.
Exactly. So, but we will always we're going to do our best to keep the interviews at the kitchen table.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime we do an interview, that means somebody's been to our house.
Yeah.
And we do it here on the creaky old table.
Mm-hmm.
It's not done down in the basement. So it's back to the original spot where we were doing everything.
Yeah.
So, but I think it came out good. There's a lot of great stuff we talked about. I think everybody had a blast.
Yeah. And I just want to say that I was feeling guilty for being so stressed out, but I think it's completely normal.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we're supposed to be prepared for anything, but you just want it to go well. And I think it's the sign of a good host that we're concerned about, making sure it's okay and worthwhile. Because I know a lot of people drove a ways.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tim was the longest, a little over 24 hours.
Yeah.
But we had two people make a six and a half hour ride.
Yeah.
And then several couple hour rides. I know there's one at least 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then at least an hour from the north.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 hours from the north. So it was great to have everybody here. I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah.
And just do things better.
Yeah. But, I mean, not go too crazy.
Exactly.
Changing it up. I think it was I know there's a lot of workshop options out there to go and, listen to speakers and learn things. And not to say you won't learn things, but it was so nice to just have it be chill and everyone just kind of hanging out.
Exactly. So it was one day, nice and quick. Yeah. It rained a little bit, and then Sunday morning it rained quite a bit. Mm-hmm. But everybody made it out of here pretty much alive and dry, and no major storms, no damage, no nothing like that. So it was better than field day.
Yeah, well.
So, but yeah, we've had a few things happen this week. Mm-hmm. And one of them, you came to me with something.
I wanted to go hunting.
Yes. And
it's one of those things that I never really brought up because you go with the neighbor or you go down to the end of the lane and it's kind of your thing. Mm-hmm. And you're in his thing. Right. And it just never really worked out, but it was just always one of those things I've thought about that it's like, I would like to try it and see. I'm 99% sure I could do it. Mm-hmm. I don't think it would be an issue to actually
pull the
fire. Yeah, I don't think, because we've been doing stuff kind of like that, where it's it's just a mindset. Yep. But we got approval from the neighbor to be able to go out on his spot first shotgun weekend. Yep. For deer.
So we were out there this morning clearing the path, making sure we get the ATV out there. So it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, we've already got the grandparents scheduled.
Yep, grandparents scheduled. The girls are going bye-bye for a couple of days. And the hardest thing is we had to go source a shotgun for you.
Yes. So, yeah, I didn't have anything.
Right.
That was...
Yeah, so how about you explain what it's like to walk into a gun store?
Well, I think any woman out there will not be surprised.
Yes.
And probably most of the men are not surprised that it was pretty much a shit show. Mm-hmm. I know that I am not super confident and what I was asking for, but I had practiced what what the shotgun was.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could go in and be like, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm using it for. What do you got? And we went to 3 places that night.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much the first place, the guy seemed like he was frustrated that we even walked in. He was kind of like winded. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
and tried to sell something that was completely off the wall to you.
Yeah, and and the biggest thing was that, I mean, that one I don't think I was upfront. You kind of said what we wanted, but when I kind of said something, he just kind of went back to you about it.
Right.
And then the second place, I mean, they were a little bit more helpful. They were going to order it for us, but again, I'm standing right there and he's talking to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then the third place, which I think was probably the worst, and was unexpected for me, because this is a place we go to a lot.
All the time, yeah.
We go there for feed. We go there for just about anything.
I mean,
really.
Yeah.
And we went into their little gun section.
He was the nicest out of all of them. He was super helpful. We walked in and it was empty, and all of a sudden it was like busy. So he never seemed to get flustered by the amount of people. I was flustered because that's just how I am. But we got as far as I was holding, like I had given him my FOID card. That's the Illinois firearm identification card, and was holding a shotgun, talking to this guy and asking questions, and he would turn to you, who was standing like 10 feet away, with the answer. And it was like, it started to get kind of comical. At first I was kind of frustrated because I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then now, at that point, it was just kind of like, really, this is real life. Like, I'm standing here holding the gun. I am obviously the purchaser, and asking you the questions, and he's turning to you with the answer like I needed approval. Like you wouldn't have been okay with me buying this because
and
we're there.
I pretty much knew what we wanted right off the bat, and it was a 20 gauge youth model with a deer barrel and a smoothbore. So I wanted both barrels. So you could literally go do whatever you want with the thing. If you want to go shoot clays, you can shoot clays.
And you want to do geese at some point.
Yep. And if you want to go do deer, you got the rifle barrel. You're all set. It's one shot, you're done. And a lot of people didn't really understand that. And the other thing is, it's really hard right now because we are less than a week away from opening.
Right. It was probably bad timing, but
yeah. It's standard. We always wait till the last minute to go do something.
But it's not. I mean, it's opening season this weekend, but not shotgun.
No.
So I mean, you've got a little ways.
It's youth shotgun coming up.
Oh, which is what I was looking for.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I finally did some asking around and remembered there's a place over in Batavia called Apocalypse Hardware. And it is a family-run store. The wife actually owns the store. So I stopped in there and gave them the model number and all that, and we got it ordered, and it should be here when this podcast come out. It should be here on the 27th. And you're going to go in and do all your paperwork.
Yeah.
And then we got to wait until Saturday to get it. 72-hour wait. Not a big deal. And then we'll have, if we get it early enough, we'll get it Saturday afternoon, sight it in, then Sunday I go hunt. I'm kind of hoping that's how it works out. But this is a family-run store, and I explained to him the situation. And he wanted to call you back. Like, I gave him your number just to talk about it, and then they got busy with customers. That's why I stopped in afterwards. And he apologized for that. I stopped in the next day to say, any luck? How's it going? Here, I'm showing face to you. It's on my way home. And we were able to get it figured exactly the model number and all that stuff ordered. It's paid for. You need to go sign the paperwork on it because it's your gun.
Yeah.
So I'm not, I can pay cash, but you're filling out a background check for you.
Yeah.
So it's going to you. They were okay with that, no problem. As long as the person who is owning the gun comes in and fills it out, we're good to go.
Yeah.
So we're able to source it. It should be here tomorrow. It was probably $50 more. But I am not really worried about it because this is somebody who supports women coming into a gun store and buying a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like the minute I feel like they don't appreciate that I'm in there, I just shut down. Like, it's like, forget it. I'm not even interested in purchasing anything here. And
which is why I don't think we've ever gone to the gun store since we've had kids.
Yeah, it's just not... I mean, we used to go to the range all the time before kids. Like, it was like a couple times a month.
Yep.
We'd be down there.
It was date night.
Yeah, and that ended up being a complete disaster. And after... I don't even like going to indoor ranges. Like, it's anxiety-inducing, and I don't know. I just don't like it. I would much rather go out back.
Right. Absolutely. And you could do whatever you want out back.
Right. And there's not anybody breathing down my neck, waiting for me to do something wrong. And it's like, that's why we go, is to learn. Like,
right.
Everybody started somewhere, and a lot of people forget that.
So I think we officially have the situation figured out.
Yep.
We need to go get you some orange.
Yep.
And then it's getting back to the stand on second shotgun season. So we'll that's going to be a little fun. So,
yeah.
Got to kind of trounce through the woods and over a creek, and it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So we are going to take the ATV in case we do shoot one, then we can drag it out, so we're not dragging this thing a mile away.
Yeah, we need to get a sled too or something, right?
Yeah, we'll get it next time we're at Roking. Or grab one of his. He might have his here. So, but I think you're going to do really good.
I mean, it depends on what we see.
Yep. The neighbor's guide service always pays off. So, you at least see something.
Yeah. Bring enough coffee.
Exactly. Coffee.
Some food.
Snacks. Bring a bucket for bathroom.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be out in the middle of kind of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm very happy you came to me and said, I want to go hunting.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been one of those things that I've just been interested in trying, and it just, I was never mad that I couldn't go. It was just, it didn't work out, and I'd much rather, I wasn't going to go by myself.
Right.
Or sit in the little house with our neighbor all day. So,
yeah.
So you did it.
Exactly. But I think we're going to have a lot of fun. It is heated. The blind is heated. So we're not worried about that. And he just insulated it. So
like a sauna.
Yeah, we'll be nice and toasty in there. It'll be hunting in style.
Yeah. Guarantee we'll probably get sick the next week because
nah,
we'll be going in and out of the heat and the cold.
Nah, it'll be fine. So, but yeah, we have that to look forward to. So I'm super excited. I'm hoping you get something, and it's not just me bringing something home.
Right.
So that'd be kind of cool. And then one of the other things we worked on, we kind of revamped the website a little bit.
Yep.
So we now have a store on our website. And that store currently has ham radios in stock. Big surprise there. I announced it when Tim was here. So if you guys heard the podcast last week, you might have heard rumblings that we're doing this. We officially launched the store Monday. Or no, it was Sunday. Sunday afternoon, right before the Bears game. I clicked publish and we got our stuff up. So we are going to start using that for all the stuff that can't go on Etsy.
Right.
So These radios will come programmed to whatever you guys want. Whatever your zip code is. If you order it, leave your zip code in the notes, and then I will get in contact with you, kind of go over what your plans are on the radio, and then get it programmed and get it shipped off to you along with a programming cable. And then once you get it in, I will help you program anything else that I might have missed and make sure you guys know how to do that. So it'll be part of a service. I want to get more people licensed. Mm-hmm. And I think this will possibly help a little bit better. So we're going to start with some walkie-talkie style handy-talkies, HTs, what they call them. And then we'll kind of expand as I see the need to. So I'm planning on having some mobiles and possibly have some HF and kind of go from there. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff I got rolling around in my head, and we're going to put it down on a piece of paper and make it happen. So I'm really excited about that. So you'll start seeing some content get put out. The Facebook page is Homestead Ham Radio. I will put that in the show notes so everybody can subscribe to that. Yep. And then Angie from our Telegram group was very nice to help out with a brand new logo.
Mm-hmm. It looks really nice.
Yes.
She was able to interpret. Well, you told me what you wanted, and I was sitting at home drawing it out, and so she was able to interpret what I got from you,
yes.
And then I finagled and sort of drew.
Exactly. So you did much better drawing than I did. Yeah. She actually did something really cool. She pulled some photos that we have posted in Telegram. So once you see the logo, everything but the tower that's on the logo is stuff we've posted. Mm-hmm. It's like the stack of radios is actually my stack of radios, and then the rabbit that's in it is actually one of our rabbits.
Is it Mary Hoppins?
It's Mary Hoppins. It's one of the photos I posted of her. So I thought that was awesome. Yeah. The girls are super excited about it. They saw it and they loved it. Mm-hmm. So we'll have to we'll get that in the show notes. We have some. I've already posted a couple things on there. We will officially post some stuff up tomorrow with the store. We wanted to say it on the podcast before we posted it there. And then I snuck out this morning and went to go play some Parks on the Air. So I got a video coming out with all that. Do something. Set up at a park, made about 30 contacts, took some video while I was doing it, some pictures.
Yeah, because are you going to have a TikTok or YouTube or...
I'll probably do... we'll probably put all the YouTube stuff on our main YouTube page. I don't think I'm going to split it out. But the Facebook can be separate, so I'll have a reel there. Mm-hmm. And I'll probably use my TikTok, because I have one already. Mm-hmm. I may just have to rename it.
Yeah.
Or I'll just leave it.
I think you might be able to change that.
Yeah. So we'll play around with it and see how it works. But I'm going to sit down tonight and edit that up so it's not like 20 minutes long. It actually will fit in a reel.
Yeah, that'd be a really long
So just get calling CQ a couple of times and then making some contacts. So I had a lot of fun. Took me about 3 hours to make 30 contacts, but not bad for a
Tuesday morning.
And a very bad solar storm with a KP index of 5. And auroras overhead, supposedly down to the lower latitudes at night. So anybody, if you play enough HF, you understand that solar storms are pretty bad because they kind of kill the signal in the atmosphere and don't allow skip. But I was able to get Nova Scotia and 2 in California, down in Louisiana, Texas, 1 up in Wisconsin, Florida. So yeah, I think I did pretty good getting all over the state, all over the country. So I was very happy with that.
Yep.
So.
But yeah, I think I'm probably planning on having all the salve and all the stuff that we have on Etsy on the website too, but keeping Etsy.
Yes.
Because I've got a really good thing going there, and
exactly.
it's not working. So
your Etsy is doing really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I can't post the radios on Etsy, so we had to come up with something else, and we talked to our website provider, and they actually gave us a really good deal.
Yeah.
So it was something we couldn't pass up.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a nice place to have if I do weddings and they want to pay, with PayPal. At least I can send them something where it's like, okay, here's the deposit or whatever. So.
Yeah, because you used to use Square, and that was always a pain.
It was a pain. It never worked half the time, and I'm swiping it 5 million times.
Yeah, so now it's just PayPal. We ended up opening a new PayPal account just for the homestead stuff. So that'll be a business-only type deal. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to expand a little bit. We've been talking about it. So we're still going to use Etsy because...
It's working for me. It's my best employee so far.
Exactly. And then if we have problem with Etsy, we'll have a backup already in place.
Yeah, I mean, I've already had one thing get taken down because of false medical claims, they said. So you never know. They can decide whatever they want at any given moment to shut you down.
Yep, exactly. So it's better to have the backup. We've been talking about it. Mm-hmm. It's now done. Now we just need to load everything onto the website.
I mean, the whole website needs a revamp because it's old news on there.
Yeah, I mean, we've not updated it entirely, but the meat of us is there.
Yeah.
So, like where we started with the rabbits and the garden and the chickens. So, we definitely need to update a couple of pages.
Yep. So, it's going.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Yeah.
There's big things coming.
Mm-hmm.
Next year's going to be very busy.
Yeah.
Same with this winter. I think we'll see how we do this winter. Might come up with some new stuff.
Yeah.
So, you got anything else?
That's it.
All right. We will catch you guys next time.
See you on the homestead where something is always growing, eating, or cooking.